Bright flashing by the street lights. Keep waiting till you've arrived. Let it unfold. Let it unfold. Give me a reason to feel right. I keep waiting for the morning light. I let him fall. Let him fall. You need to give me something I can't hold on to. Asleep through the night. After all, debating how you lived your life. Bright flashes of white light. Let it unfold. Let it unfold. Your search for the truth has begun. Believing you dream of the one. Keep dancing the whole. Let it unfold. Losing your sight. Pitch black light. You try to rewind and make things right.
So I haven't done much filming in the car, but I'm going to show you the few issues that I've got with this car when I had it. So when I had it, the key wouldn't work. It's keyless start and entry, so you can put your thumb on the handle and the door will open as long as the key's in your pocket. And then when you get in, you just press the power button, which is there, and the fob doesn't work. So I had an auto electrician come out because Ford's currently closed, and he programmed me a new fob, brand new fob at £150. He then proceeded to tell me that it still doesn't work, so I was a bit disappointed at that. But he told me it's not the fob, this is the key. It is not this, it is the car. So he gave me a phone number to someone else that could come out and have a look and plug a computer into it. So he came out and plugged a computer into it. And to be fair, he didn't know what he was doing. So he said, I know someone that works for Ford as a mobile technician and he has the right equipment. So he gave me his number, I contacted him and he came out, and he has the Ford software where you plug in and it tells you exactly what the problem is. It's exactly the same software as they use in Ford. This is currently booked into Ford next week, but Ford won £100, well nearly £100 plus VAT just to look at it. The guy that came out charged me £70, and what we found out was, this is the problem we had. So if you look up here, sorry it's a bit noisy, it's because the AC is on and it's really warm. So look up here, this bit comes down, and unfortunately I took it out, but connected to that wire is the module that receives the signal for the fob. Inside this little compartment, it was all corroded. This little machine that's come out is corroded, and this was due to the fact that this car sat in Copart for nearly 3 months, and when I received it, it was completely saturated inside. The boot had a puddle in it, and this car was very damp. I ran a dehumidifier in here for about 2 weeks to clear it, and unfortunately I purchased it in the winter, so obviously it didn't dry, but it has since dried. Again, obviously it was mouldy, so which you saw before, but hopefully this part has cost me £15, and the guy that came out and diagnosed it, the issue, only cost me 70. So hopefully this week it will come and we can get the fob working. So the car now has 2 fobs when it previously had 1, and I didn't want to buy a second fob, but I thought it was the fob. Annoyingly, I've spent £150 on a fob that I didn't actually need, so my bad. But the next owner will have 2 fobs, one brand new one and one used one. The one I've got in the car at the moment is used. So as you can see, the key's out the back. What you have to do to get into the car is you have to take the key and put it in the door, and that little notch there, you put it in and turn it, the door will open, and you'll have about 10 seconds of beeping, and you need to get the key, which is here, and stick it in where the hole would be. So there's a plastic cap, which is this. So on keyless entry cars you get a cap. You take that off and there's just a holder there, and you just shove that in there, and then you quickly press the button and it enables you to start the car. So as you can currently see, it says Ford key not inside car when it is, but it does go out, and if you press OK it clears. I've driven this car for 3 days, so it does drive fine. It just comes up with these errors. Hopefully I'll get that sorted very soon and give you an update. But this is the inside of the car, as you probably saw before when I cleaned it. It's gone a bit dirty again. I have since brought a carpet cleaner, so I'm going to clean it. And just to confirm that it has only done 63,000 miles, which is backed up by the MOT history online. But hopefully this will be sorted soon. This is just a little extra to throw in. These little extras that you have to pay for. So not only did the car cost me what it cost me, obviously I've had to put 4 new tyres on it because it came with bolt tyres. I've had to get the key fob fixed, also pay someone to come out and diagnose it, and buy a new receiver. So those were all expenses, totaling nearly £450, which is, unfortunately, looks like it's going to be some of my profit. So we'll leave it there, and We'll see how we get on. I'm hoping just this thing that's dangling, I just really hope that it's fixed with that, because I'm gonna have to sell the car rise with some problem. I'm not spending any more money on it, and it's certainly not going to Ford to be spent £100 just for someone to tell me, oh, it could be this or it could be that. And you know, Ford will just continue charging you until they find an issue. They will replace it and go, no, that's not it, and then they go on to the next thing, and they won't diagnose it properly. They would just eliminate problems. There's no way they would diagnose it properly. I've had many Fords, and even new Fords, that have gone in for issues from brand new, and they would just pick and replace. They won't diagnose an issue. A computer just says point here, and they just do that. So there you go. I'm putting on clear lacquer now. I finally got to the end. I just did a piece there. There was lots of sand marks, so I had to go back over that. And then I tried blending here, but that didn't work. So I've got to blend up there. I'm going to point you out in a minute, and if anybody's out there that can tell me why I got spotted, that'd be much appreciated. I don't know if it's two different paints, whatever's on the car now, and then this paint, if it's two different, like one of them's water maybe, I'm not sure. I've done a piece here, so I've just blended it as far as I can, but there's loads of little spots. So I can't do any more. I'm just giving up. It is what it is. It's a 2011 car. It's never going to look mint. And the fact that I'm spraying over old spray, because this court has been repaired at some point before. So let me show you this piece I'm talking about. So, mind the brolly, it's rather warm out and the paint's baking straight away, so yeah, it's only holding on tape, so it's doing well at the moment. Anyway, see these spots? So I noticed you can't actually see the spots, so I will insert a photo so you can see what I mean. 3 photos, hopefully you can understand. But you can see there's some spotting here, where I've just gone as far as I can. And it's really annoying, so if anybody knows why it does that, I will know for future. I'm hoping it will blend better once there's some lacquer on it. And then, same down here. God, bear with me. I don't know if you can see that. So again, I've wet sanded down there and scotched the edges. That's it now, it's ready for some primer. I mean, lacquer. That bit's hidden behind the light, so that's it now. The door is done, I've just got to wet sand that once it's properly cured. So I'm hoping that the door looks a bit off as well, but I'm hoping that will blend. So I'm going to do a mist coat. Now I've been shaking this for a long time. And also I clean, as before, I clean the tip on every single pass after finishing, because you get spit in these cans, even though they're good tips, adjustable tips with a spray pattern that way. Even though I did one a minute ago, I had a spit up here, but thankfully it dried and it was fine. Anyway, give this a whirl. I'm masking off. I'm gonna wet sand these bits, that bit, that bit. Taping off the edges. A bit I need to do in there. I'm going to show you the door. I'm happy with the door. I might end up changing it. Let's see. Anyway, let's mask this up. Right, standing with 1,000 soapy water and sunglasses because it's so bright I can't see the paint. It's just reflecting. As you just saw then, I tried to start the car and it won't start. Battery's flat. Brand new battery. So I'm gonna have to go back to Euro Copart and swap it. It's brand new, it's not even been on that long. I just fished out the receipt, so I'm going to go and do that. Then we can change the door. So there you have it. I was correct. The battery I had was dead. It registered 7 volts. It's only a month old, so took it back to Euro Car Parts and they give me another one. They do offer a 3-year warranty on all their batteries, so as long as you keep the receipt you will get another one. But the old battery was only a month old and the bloke was quite shocked. And it was dead, but it only registered 7 volts and I had to get him to check this one first. It's got 100% pass. Right, new battery in under there. Let's go and try. Yay! Fabulous. Well, let's turn the one off. We can now get to that door. That was the whole purpose of today. I don't know why that battery went kaput. I know I haven't used this car much, but blimey. I was in it yesterday and it was fine. Absolutely fine yesterday. I locked it up and it was fine. Oh, if you're wondering what the plastic is, it's because I've washed the seats and this is a film you can put over to keep it protected. Obviously I'm going to be selling it, so yeah, it's got this film on. If anyone's interested and want to know what it is, I can put a link in the description if you want, or I'll let you know. But it's sticky. and you stick it, and it just protects everything. Right, let's go and try the door. Right, so this is the new door. It was purchased from these. I'm sure people have heard of them. They're an online company that dismantle cars and also sell salvage. It's so I got it directly from, no sorry, I didn't get it from their site. I was going to get it from their site. I did buy a car from there. This was actually on eBay. So they told me it was a door which would be bare. So I'm quite shocked it's turned up. And it's got glass in it and everything's in it. You can see. And the best thing is, this is exactly the same door as the one I'm taking off, as it's got the one touch. The only odd thing is this glass is not tinted, whereas the one in my door I'm taking out is tinted. But I will show you something. Right, I do apologise for the wind. So, as you can see, that glass is tinted as well as the back. And this is the door that I'm taking off. So you would replace that glass into the new one. But if you look over there, that glass is not tinted, and I never put this door on. So you have to ask yourself, do I put one tinted glass back in and go to all the hassle of changing the door? I'll have to take the door card off and get the glass out, which is, it's just not an easy job. Well, you match it with this side where there's no tint. That window's tinted and the little side ones are tinted. So for the sake of just keeping one tinted window, which seems ridiculous, I don't know why this is not tinted. I'm guessing because it had a previous repair, the glass was smashed. I'm not sure who did these doors. I'm guessing it wasn't an insurance company, because when I was doing bits, I think the front windscreen was smashed as well. I can still find bits of glass. But yeah, so for the sake of not changing that glass, there is no point putting one tinted window back in. And that door, what I've just purchased, which was an absolute bargain because it was 75 quid plus 30 delivered. And they told me it was completely bare, and it's not. But the good thing about it is it's exactly the same as this door, and it's got the one touch. I will double check to make sure though, and obviously once I put it in, I will double check to make sure it all functions, but it should be fine. So let's go. Right, let's find the right end. So if I run right into that. Right, I apologise for the noise. My road's so busy. Wasn't, now it is. So all the hardware is in the door, so I'm going to stick it back on, which is the reverse, taking it off. Don't really need to see this, but I'll show it. I need to put the clip in first. Right, it's on. Ta-da! It's funny. It matches that car door which I replaced with a different one off a different car. But you can see the blend doesn't blend in well. New paint versus old. So, and of course this door is filthy. Annoyingly, this car was cleaned and buffed, as you know. Everything was clean. As you can see, this door is beautiful. Look at that. Yeah. Stickers and DP, whatever that is. And then it's absolutely filthy. But watch. Oh. It's definitely a direct fitment because it's got the one touch. Exactly the same interior, and it's got the chrome strip. So I definitely know it's off of titanium. It's about to do nothing at all. There's a QC pass sticker in there, which is from the scrapyard, I think. Wow. And that bit down there is exactly the same bit that's in the boot. So I'm guessing that seam sealer in the paint chipped off, so the bit in the boot hadn't been painted over. So all I've got to do now is clean this again. Some sort of fur on it. It lines up okay, it's not the best. I could do with taking it off and relining it here. If you want to know how to do that. So there we talked about these bolts that let it in and out. If you unloose that, and God, I can't see, unloose that one, you can actually move the door up and down, left and right, only a fraction, but enough to take this out. It's a slight lip. It's not that bad. But then from that way it's fine. But you do find with old cars, I suppose it is old, but the rubbers go, well, all these rubbers are not the best. Most of them are hanging down, I've had to glue them all back on. So this rubber might be better rubber than the next. So this door may go in more, but you can adjust it, as I said. It's fine apart from that. It's just slightly off from that door as well. Then I've buffed and polished that one. The only thing that spoils it is this dent that came in this door. It's funny though, this door I replaced matched my window painted with rattle. No, it wasn't. Spray gun. Oh well. There we go. If you needed to know how to replace the door. that is it.